What's going on, guys? Game with Captain Gravy here, and back on Bush Rangers Run today. Not to do hunting though, but to show you what my setup is and why this setup works and how you can maximize your kills on Bush Rangers Run with this. I call it like it's all in a line. It's like this little corridor of death, as I call it. I'll just draw it right here. There we go. Now you can see the part I'm talking about. This stand could be included in it. It's more of a detour area, but let's not get sidetracked. So first, what we have here is this tent up here, the northern tent. This tent right here is mainly where I spawn at, because then when spawning here, I can either head up to here. This tower is in a amazing location. It's on the side. You can see off into this valley over here, which equals, kangaroos. I've seen hogs over there, some feral goats as well. But the real interesting part is coming over here. And over here, when you come up over this hill, you can also get a good advantage point. But usually when I spawn at this tent, I'll walk up to here, take this route right here, and come along the side of it like this. And usually, without fail, I'll see at least a herd of kangaroos, or a boar, or a hog, I should say, and maybe some goats walking around. If I do not see anything, this is where this feeder comes into play right here. I will come around like this, come around to the front, just slowly sneak, crouching and stuff. Or you could just take it directly through here if you wanted. There's a little opening. Anyway, you just get to the front of this ridge right there, and you look down, and you get an amazing vantage point over the hogs and anything else in the surrounding area. So once you've done that, you could come in here. You could flank it both ways if you wanted to, because any animals out here that you might have seen they seem to really like in this direction. They always seem to push over this way. Well, not that way. Let's just clear that for a moment. Anyway, the animals seem to really enjoy running this way. So once you spook up everything here, they will then run this way. Then they'll run this way. Very rarely do I see animals run completely in this direction. They'll either run that way or back in the opposite direction towards this way. So basically never anything out here. But what you will see happen is animals will get trapped in here, because as they're running this way, some of them might end up on this side of the mountain. So it really all depends, and they will run straight into this stand right here, and they'll get like stuck in this little area. They don't get stuck, but they'll just wander around in there. And what you can do is you just come from here and then take up position on that stand, and you have yourself a good vantage point for the rest of the hunt. You can just wait there if you like stand hunting. It's in a good location. I'll show you all these locations. I'll give you the XY coordinates. And then, of course, once from there, we have the lodge. Now, I usually don't head directly to the lodge when I'm done. My usual path is go here, come along this edge, hit the feeder, then come out along here, along the train tracks like this, then hit this stand up. And then I come all the way down here, and then usually I find something down at this tree, and it's another good hot spot. I'll shoot it, things run this way. I then fast travel to this tent right here, and there's usually loads of animals around, because once you spawn in at one location at the game, you do not have to worry about the other locations, because if you another thing you can do is if you spawn right here and then immediately fast travel to here, there will be animals around this tent because it does not spawn animals around the one you spawned at. But if you fast travel to this tent as soon as you spawn, or any of these tents like you spawn at the lodge and fast travel to here, you'd be getting animals very, very close, sometimes even on top of your tent. Make sure you're ready for when that happens, because I've had it multiple times where I'm not ready and just spook up whatever's around you. So just be aware of that. Alright, so where do we leave off? Oh yeah, around here I fast travel to this tent. Then once we've completed that, there's always usually animals around that area, like I said earlier. And if I'm not having too good of a luck, I will walk down to this feeder right here. This is another good thing. It brings in the hogs. And usually in this area, I will see quite a few feral goats. This is like the feral goat area. Maybe a couple roos here and there, but this is mainly feral goat area. Along with the hogs, of course, because of the feeder. So you can get a lot. And then another thing is, once you've done that, you can chase them all into the mountains over here. Like, you can go for a very long ways. You can break off over here, come back to this watering hole right here, come back through the mountains, and then end up at this final stand right here. So if you do that, so basically the plan is to do this, either break off here or head this way, come along the edge, see if you can kill anything here, come to this feeder, knock that out, come around to this, see if there's anything over here, come around to this stand, 2-person. I just had a 2-person there. You can use whatever. Then you could fast travel to the lodge if you wanted to after you spooked up things in this location, try and intercept them. You can also come around here to this watering hole area, or just this little, should I say, pond, lake thing. And then fast travel from here to the tent, head down to this area for feral goat action and hog action, and then come right back up here to this little, I would call this the watering hole, or you could head off into the mountains. But once you start getting up in this zone right here, that's fox and hare zone. So, you know, you'd be getting a whole lot less. So there are feral goats out here, but no hogs or kangaroos of that sort. Not really anything much. But usually what I do is come up this way, and then watering hole right here is usually more animals. Then come around the mountain and hit the stand right there. And then usually by that point, once I've seen stuff and taken it out from the stand, I will generally just walk back to the lodge and see if anything hits me along this route right here. And that usually sums up the whole of my hunt and bush rangers run. Using this method, I have acquired many, many kills. Bush rangers run is now probably one of my favorite reserves. It used to be, boring, but this setup makes it exciting. And as long as you just hit the certain strategic locations and just go around the map, you can really, this map is excellent because it's, you know, not the biggest map, but it's big enough to where, well, I guess if you exclude this section, because there only fox hunters and stuff go up here. But anyway, as long as you stay in this general area, you can really like herd the animals, that's where you want them to go, just by gunshots. And this also really works well on driven hunts, because if you have someone spawn here and you spawn here, you come around this way, spook up the stuff, and then come this way. Most likely or not, because if you come over this way, shoot stuff, it'll drive this way, then come back to the feeder, see if anything's still hanging around. It'll come this way. Your drive guy comes this way, like out here somewhere. And there might be tons of animals. So all you do at that point is, well, you see, because the hog feeder's right here. And if you spooked up anything here and it came this way, along with the hogs, make sure, your friend could even spawn here. That would be a better place, actually. But if he wants to get a couple kills while you're doing that, that's fine. But if he spawns here, and you just pick up everything from the feeder, it'll come running down this little area right here. It's a tiny bit inclined, but not too bad as long as you get in the right locations. You don't want to spook up everything so it's coming through the hill like that, because you won't be able to shoot it at that point. It's a bit difficult, so just stick it to right here in this huge circle area that's covered by lots of pink lines, it looks like. I don't know. Anyway, that's what you do for driven hunts, and it works really well, guys. So I hope this will help you in your quest for a Bushrangers run. It's really helped me at least enjoy this reserve, because at first the Bushrangers run, it didn't have it. Feral goats got at it, and it gave it a new breath of life. And I've just then put all this up, and you know, you could put extra blinds along the way. I just really put these towers up anywhere that was in a high point so I could see a long distance. And that's really helped me get the long range shots in. And this is also a really fun map for classic rifles. I don't know why. It's just, I own the 7.62, and I've gotten lots and lots of kills just hitting these towers up, doing long range shots, and it's really fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I will share with you the location of my tent and my setup so that you guys can use it, and I hope this helped you. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more, just hit the subscribe button up there. If you want to see one of my previous videos, hit the video up to the top right of your screen. So I'll catch you guys later. It's Captain Gravy signing out. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll catch you next time.